What's up, guys, and welcome to my review for The King's Man. This is the Kingsman prequel to Kingsman Secret Service and Kingsman The Golden Circle. I did not really care for the second film. I think not a lot of people did. I'm sure that there's people that do like that movie, but I think the majority, including myself, definitely thought that it was just a little too much for what they had set up in the first one, with not many emotional payoffs. Maybe no emotional payoffs, but this film, a prequel to that first film, we see the origins of the Kingsman, and this stars Ralph Fiennes as our lead character, and he plays a character named Orlando Oxford. That's right, I do have the IMDb page because there was a name that I saw in the credits in this film, and I was like, who the hell was that? And then I look, and it's like he played that character, and I'm talking about Rhys Ifans. Rhys Ifans is in this movie, and he plays Rasputin. And they must have this guy on like Hagrid stools. Like, it's crazy. He is taller than life in this movie, and the prosthetics are nutty. And I'm thinking, Rhys Ifans? And if you guys aren't familiar with that, who that is, he's got another little movie in theaters right now, which just recently made $260 million at the domestic box office last weekend. Yeah, this guy plays the Lizard. This guy plays Dr. Connors in the Amazing Spider-Man film. So, yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, he's almost stole the movie for me. I loved that character, and let's just talk about Matthew Vaughn in this film because, you know, with Kingsman 2, like I was saying, it was a little over-stylized, but this movie, he sort of reins it in. And, you know, it almost feels like he wanted to make a war film because this film was set in World War I and everything like that. So when you see certain scenes, like there's an excellent scene in the trenches, and with this character played by Harris Dickinson. His name is Conrad. He plays the son of Ralph Fiennes in the movie, and you know, his performance is good, but I just don't think his character motivations necessarily paid off. He sort of felt like a character that was meant to have a dream, meant to have a goal, very much like Joseph Gordon-Levitt's film or character in Lincoln. He wants to be in the army. He wants to be part of the fight, and then once he finally is, he just seems to make the stupidest decisions in the world, just to sort of progress the plot and give Ralph Fiennes some more, I guess, motivation. I don't know. That necessarily didn't work for me. Didn't like the way that character was really written. And yes, I'm talking about the son of Ralph Fiennes in the movie, the Harris Dickinson character. Didn't care for that Conrad character that much. He just sort of felt like he was just a puzzle piece and a chess piece. You know, he didn't feel like an organic character. He just felt like he was there to do certain things, you know, and there's really no payoff there. Ralph Fiennes, he's a fantastic actor, you know, if we're talking about him, like he was fantastic as Lord Voldemort. He's great in Schindler's List, got him a damn Oscar nomination, so many other films. Grand Budapest Hotel, he should have gotten an Oscar nomination for. He was great in that, and he's great in this, and he is my second, probably the best performance in the movie next to Rhys Ifans as Rasputin. You know, that sequence, there's a sequence in the film, we see it in the trailer, Rasputin, he's coming to this party, and it leads to this great fight sequence with a great score in the background. It all really worked for me, that part of it did. But the overall story of it just didn't necessarily feel very strong. It just felt something that was just kind of slapped together. We were more interested in setting up the Kingsman and the relationship of Ralph Fiennes and his son, Conrad. The movie doesn't really get going until 40 minutes in. When I started going, oh, this is actually really entertaining. And that's that scene, that party scene I was talking about where we have Rasputin come in. He comes into this sort of gala thing. That doesn't happen until like 40 minutes into the film. Because I looked and I was like, wow, it took like 40 minutes for this movie to actually get going. Like, I'm actually kind of entertained now. the first 40 minutes is moderately entertaining. It'll just kind of get you through. I don't think this is better than the first Kingsman. I think it's an okay movie. I don't think it's great. I don't think it's bad. I think it's better than just okay because the direction is great. I would love to see Matthew Vaughn just direct a war movie. Because what he was able to do with some of this war stuff in this was great. Some really great sequence. Well, not a lot of sequences with the war stuff, but I mean, when we do see it, it's really good, great stuff. Like, I would love to see his style direct a full war film. That would be fantastic. But I don't know. It just felt like two different movies at a time. It felt like a Kingsman movie at certain points. It felt like a war film at certain points, and the two didn't really mesh as well as they maybe should have. The musical score is good. We got a Gemma Arterton playing Polly. She is actually really good in the film. A lot of great actors, a lot of great performances. And someone, if I was to have a fantasy casting as someone who I would hope in the live-action version of The Hunchback of Notre Dame to play Judge Claude Frollo, it would be the actor from this film, Charles Dance. He plays Kitchener in this movie, and he's also in The Imitation Game. And he appears in certain films. But look up Charles Dance. I think he would be fantastic as Judge Claude Frollo. I would love to see that. That would be great. But yeah, my thoughts, my overall thoughts. This is after 40 minutes in, it's a very well directed, very entertaining film. Just some of the story stuff didn't work, and one of the characters I didn't really care for too much. But hey, Ralph Fiennes, great. The Rasputin thing, great. And this is a 4 out of 5 movie for me. I did really end up enjoying it. So comment your thoughts down below. Do you plan on seeing The Kingsman? What are your thoughts about it? And we got a lot of more content coming in the future, guys. We got a review for Licorice Pizza coming up, and I do have a top 10, my picks for the top 10 best 4K Blu-rays of 2021. That's going to be coming before the week is out. Maybe Sunday, maybe a little earlier. We also have a top 10 best movies of 2021 list coming out. That's going to be coming before the end of the year, obviously, so before December 31st. And I'm going to post a top 5 worst movies of 2021, my personal picks, of course. Yeah, so that's my thoughts for that, guys. You could also subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to do that for all the future content. And also, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, where I'm most active on Instagram at KingOfRises131. More on that in the description of this video. And guys, that's been it for me. Thank you so much for watching my review for The Kingsman. And until next time, over and out.